We are looking at March 26th, and I haven't made too many videos this year specific to my farm. We had a really cold winter, and my farm got started a little bit late. And as you guys can see now, all the snow is melted, and I've just been overwhelmed with so much work. Every year I'm getting older, and it just seems as my farm gets bigger, problems always come up that I'm not expecting. We've been dealing with a cracked water pipe again this year, and I've been working on a new design for these tanks. All these tanks have been upgraded, and we are actually getting another 3 tanks on our farm. I'm going to be making a detailed video on how these tanks work, because we are actually looking to possibly get in the market and start selling these with the manufacturer here in Summerland. And it's taken about a year of trial and error to kind of come up with the design that's going to work for us. But I'm going to show you guys one really slick thing that I have put together. We have this quick connect clamp with hooks. We wrap our tanks with polyisocyanate panels, and I used to have to use a ratchet strap to put this together. You know, this could obviously be a little bit more professional, but for my farm, this works awesome. One guy can put all this together. I don't need 2 guys anymore, and it just takes a lot less time. A big part of my farm this year is becoming really efficient, and we're trying to streamline the whole process. I want to walk you guys through the farm right now and just show you guys what I'm working on. We've been actually reskinning all of our greenhouses, and these greenhouses, they have a shelf life of about 2 years. This poly here, I've talked about that before, and you know, it's been actually a lot of work just kind of getting it all up and running for us. We're working on the last one right here. We're coming into 6 years for the frames on these greenhouses, and we're coming into 3 years for these, and they are starting to rust. So we've been actually sanding all the rust off and using this rust killer, and then just touching it up with a coat of paint. So we're looking to hopefully have these last for a very long time, and this year it's just been a lot of maintenance, keeping everything so that it's going to work really well for us. So we just tomorrow we got to put a poly on greenhouse 4, and then the rest here, they've all been done. And then the guys, they've actually been spray painting our new frame way in the back there, and that's going to be going up for greenhouse 3 here. So I'm hoping by next week that we're actually going to have the design figured out. I'll do a video on this YouTube channel of why we're changing the greenhouse design, and hopefully just have a good year of showing you guys some really great results. Another big move we're doing this year is we're looking to get greenhouse 6 and 7 up. So hopefully by the end of this week, we're going to have those framed up. If greenhouse 3, the new design that we're working on, works well, greenhouse 7 is actually going to be the new design as well. So we're looking to have at least 6 greenhouses operational this year, moving into 7. And we haven't started it yet, but we have the expansion for Lab 4. We're going to do another 40 feet of incubation space. With more sterilization, we need to have more incubation space. So this is not essential right now, but this is where we're moving into. And then my farm was going to be running with 7 greenhouses next year, and I don't actually know what our next big move is yet. Everything has been leading up to this. We're in year 6 here in Summerland, and it's really exciting to see everything come together. And we've had a lot of ups and downs getting here. I've been documenting everything on YouTube here for the last 2 years, and it's been great. I really like showing everyone our successes and our failures, because you learn a lot from that, and we'll continue to do that. I just don't actually have a plan of where we're headed after this. So obviously, you know, this year is just putting in the work, getting the farm finished, and I'm sure lots of awesome stuff is going to happen as time goes on. And you know, a really cool thing about my farm is we have so many students that interact on my farm, and a lot of ideas come up from that. So I'm really excited to see what happens at the end of this year. But other than that, guys, we need to repair our tarps up there. We use these trucker tarps for our wood chips, so I'm going to be working on that. The guys actually were fixing up a broken water line this week, and we've actually initiated greenhouse 1 and greenhouse 2. So why don't I bring you guys into there? That's all of our overwintered production, and we just got the water on today actually. Let's bring you guys in here real quick. So This greenhouse we initiated last week, but we didn't have water on yet, and that's not a big deal. You know, we just wanted to get some stuff in here and see at least production starting at the first week of April. That's kind of what I'm hoping. So we do have a mushroom actually pinning right there already. So all of these blocks, they've been frozen. They came out of our lab and we put these in here, and then these blocks actually thawed in the greenhouse over the last week, and we've since cut the slices in the bags, and I'm hoping to get my first crop at least at the end of first week of April. That's kind of the plan. So even though we've had a really cold winter and we have a late spring, we're actually not looking too bad because we have a full greenhouse here, and we actually just initiated greenhouse 2 today as well. So we got lots of production on the farm, and we're going to be moving, I'll show you that real quick. We're going to be moving all of the blocks out of lab 3 and looking to probably fill greenhouse 4 by the end of this week. I've been working on getting the lab up and running, the new lab for lab 3, but again, it's a lot of work. We don't have the money to invest in the fans and the filters yet, but I do have the table framed out. These flow hood boxes, I've done some really awesome trades with John Russo. He did this one over here. Then we had Dean from Radworks do the other 2 over there, and they didn't cost me a dime, so I'm really lucky there. So don't mind the mess, but we have to move out all of these blocks into the greenhouse, and then we're going to get blocks inoculated in lab 2, and we'll be moving those into this space once we get it all cleared out. And we have inoculated all of this so far in here. Anyways guys, that's really just an update video today. Lots of work going on the farm, and I'll try to continue to make videos for everyone here. Obviously we're always going to have interesting things come up, and I'm happy to share it. It's just whether or not I have time to shoot some video. So anyways guys, we'll catch you in the next one. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and you know, shoot me a comment, shoot me an email if there's any questions you might have about what we're doing right now, and hopefully I'll have some time to answer it. All right guys, take it easy.